Hello, my name is Greg Hobby, and I wanted to talk to you today about the hearing questions for the ALJ hearing. First, you will be asked your date of birth, age, height, and weight, and if you have had any unusual weight gain or loss. You will be asked if you were married and if your spouse works. You will be asked if you have a driver's license, if you are able to drive, and if you have any limits on your driving ability. You will be asked how you got to the hearing, how long it took, and if you had any problems getting to the hearing. Next, you will be asked what your highest level of education is and whether or not you were able to read, write, and do simple math. You will be asked if you took any vocational questions in school and if you had any vocational training after you graduated from school. You will be asked if you were in the armed forces and if you had any training, what type of training and what your specialty was. Then the ALJ will go over your work history. What was your last job? What did you do at that job? You will be asked to describe all the jobs you've had in the last 15 years and what you did at each job, how much you had to lift, how long you had to stand, and what the job involved. You will be asked if the date that you listed on your application that you claimed you became disabled is correct. And you will also be asked if since that date you have done any work for pay or whether or not you have done any volunteer work. Next, we will go over your limitations, both physical and mental. The most important question of the whole hearing that you will be asked is, what limits your ability to do things? In other words, why can't you work? We will go over whether or not you have pain, what the cause of the pain is. You will be asked to tell about your treatment, the medications that you take, whether or not you've had physical therapy, if you've had any surgery performed, or whether or not any of your physicians have recommended surgery. If you haven't gotten surgery that was recommended, you will be asked why not. You will be asked to describe your pain. Is it sharp, burning, constant? How long does it last? Where is the pain? Does the pain radiate? What makes the pain worse? And what are the measures that you can take to relieve the pain or the symptoms? You will be asked to describe your current medical treatment. Who is your doctor? How often do you go? What treatment do they give you? You will be asked what medications you are on. Does the medication relieve the symptoms? Does the medication cause you any side effects? You will be asked to describe your abilities. With respect to walking, how long can you walk for? How long can you stand for? Both at one time as well as in an 8-hour day. Do you have problems bending, stooping, or squatting? Tell me about the use of your hands, both the left and the right hand. Do you have any problems with dexterity, grip, feeling, or manipulation? And if so, describe these problems in detail. What is the heaviest thing you have lifted recently? How long can you sit for one time? How long can you sit in an 8-hour day? Do you have any problems with your memory? Can you follow the story on TV? Do you have any problems with crowds or dealing with people? How are you dealing with strangers? Are you in treatment for any psychological problems? And if so, who is your counselor? Do you have any problems with breathing? Are you a smoker? Do you have any problems with your vision or hearing? Next, we will go over your daily activities. Describe your sleep. Do you have any problems showering, bathing, shaving, doing your hair, etc.? Who does the cooking? What do you do in the morning? What do you do in the afternoon? Are you able to do chores such as laundry, shopping, and housework? What hobbies and activities are you able to do now? And which hobbies have you given up? Do you belong to any organizations like a church? Do you have any problems sitting for long periods of time or climbing stairs? The 3 open-ended questions that you should think about before the hearing and go over with your attorney so that you are comfortable and you can adequately explain your situation to the administrative law judge is 1, why can't you work? 2, Tell me about your treatment. And 3, what do you do on a typical day? If you have any questions with regard to hearing preparation for your administrative law judge hearing with regard to your Social Security disability claim, please do not hesitate to give me a call. My name is Greg Hobby. My direct dial number is 732-766-5682, 732-766-5682.